by. Heidi goes, hey, there's a strip shop, or a strip shop. Yeah, I wish. No, there's a, whatever, strip shop. Yeah, it's called, right? Yeah, it is. And I looked, and it was a drove by. They just all looked at us. You know? And I was like, oh, man, that's a fucking, whoa, that's crazy. So that's where those cars end up. Yep, that's where they end up. They didn't care. This shit was wide open. We're going down a regular street, too, you know, somewhere down there. Yeah. Knowing Heidi, she had us in the back roads of Tijuana for maybe a second, because that's where she always would like to go. The fucking most dangerous goddamn places, you know. He wasn't my buddy. He was a little asshole from Tennessee. Wanted me to go to Tijuana with he and his sister to show him around. Fucking assholes, both of them. And he bugged me all day, man. Hey, give me some cocaine. Where can we get the coke? Where can we get the coke? And I'm like, dude, we're in Tijuana. Fucking just go ask anybody. Be careful, dude. Odds are you're gonna get some really chopped up shit. You know, we're in Tijuana, so get ready. You know, you might. You know, and he was so obnoxious, man. So I was like, just leave me the fuck alone. Either you go get it yourself, or you're not getting any. And I go, I'm telling you where to go. It's fucking go to that place. Go to it's anywhere, you know. Ask the fucking doorman right there. He'll fucking tell you. You know? But he was just like, no, you go. He was just so fucking codependent. And I was like, oh no, dude. So whatever. And he ended up getting fucking pure aspirin from Adelita's. It's this horrendous fucking strip club, notoriously horrendous. You want to find women that are caught up in the sex trade, sex slave trade, go to Adelita's. You'll see a lot of them. Yeah. Unfortunately, I've been there three times, and he was the third and last time, and so anyways, he was literally a fucking monkey on my back the whole time down there, man. But anyway, so I just dealt with him the way I dealt with him, and eventually I said, just go over there, man. Okay, walk with me, come on. And I literally walked him over to Adelita's, fucking middle of the day, like 2 in the afternoon. I go, let's go in, you know, and I told him what he can do for $60 or $40. And he didn't know that. He's like, oh, wow, I can do that. And I go, yeah, if you want, you know, we'll just take you up to a room. But, you know, just, you know, but when you get up to the room, tell them, let them know, hey, I'm not here. I want to, I don't know what the word was back then. I want champagne, I think meant Coke. And I can't remember. And so, yeah, you just tell them you want champagne or whatever, and they'll take you up to the room, and they'll let somebody know. And then they know you're not going to fuck them. Or they don't want to fuck him, but you know, he's like, oh, well, I think I might want to fuck her, and I'm like, dude, come on, man, a lot of these girls are fucking underage, dude. I don't think that'd be a good idea. And he goes, well, do they have any diseases? I go, oh yeah, do they have any diseases? What a dumb fuck. This guy's straight out of fucking Tennessee, he and his stupid twin sister. Anyways, you know, he's like 22, they both are, you know, and so I'm like, yeah, dude, they're loaded with diseases. Yeah, you fuck, dude, you got to at least put at least 4 condoms on. He's like, oh, then fuck it, dude, just fuck it, the Coke only. Thank God. And I'm like, all right, cool. So he goes up, comes back fucking 5 minutes later, and he's just like, yeah, I got it. I'm just like about to punch him out, man. I just don't want to go end up in jail down there. So I'm like, dude, we're going outside. Go outside, fucking blinding sun, right? We're like, oh shit, God, it's 2 o'clock in the afternoon. You know, it's just like, oh my God. And we come out, and we're just like stumbling, looking for where we can walk, waiting for our eyes to adjust. And we get there, and I remember my eyes are adjusting, and he stands right in front of me. He's standing right in front of me, and he's holding it. He's like, look. And I'm like, dude, get that fucking away from me, man. And I turn around, I just start walking. And he's like, oh, sorry. And he stuffs it back into his front jeans. Like, this kid is fucking begging to be put in jail, man. So we get back to Taco Bell. That's where we were eating our lunch. And so we get back over there. And later, there's a whole nother story there, but later he finds out it's just fucking aspirin. It was just simply, I don't know, crushed aspirin with fucking something else that can look like cocaine to a complete idiot from fucking Tennessee. right? I don't know, baking soda, baking powder soda, or whatever. And it was there was like zero Coke in it. That's why I brought him to Adelita's. Because he was so bad. He was being such an obnoxious little prick. I gave him all the chances of what I would consider, hey, these guys will probably help you, But no, he wanted me to fucking hold his hand, and I was like, this kid is such an asshole. I'm going to take him to Adelita's because I know he's going to get some fucked up shit. He got aspirin. Oh, I guess they knew, man. They could just tell he was a dick. He was a dumb dick. Oh, and a gal approached me, of course. I'm sitting there. I have to sit down, And I remember a gal approached me, and they always approach you, of course, and it's within 10 seconds, right? And so he within 10 seconds, he's heading upstairs with somebody, and then I sit down at a table, and one comes from the wall, and I'm just like, nah, I'm cool. And right there, they know. If you just say, no, I'm cool, I'm good, and just let them know. Don't be a dick. I think I said, no, just like that. Let others know. And she was like, well, turned around, went back over and hung out with a friend. And another gal came up to me and ordered a Coke, no ice. No ice. And just, in the bottle with fresh napkins. And that was it. And by the time I drank fucking a quarter of that bottle, the dipshit was already back down, and out we went. So, yeah, that guy was a dick. Oh, yeah, and then we ended up going to another place before I brought him to Adelita's, and in there this drunk Marine bumped into him, and this kid weighed fucking 140 pounds, soaking wet. The Marine started to go after him. I didn't know he was a Marine. He was just this big dude, and he started going after him, and I was like, oh, fuck me, man. Oh, Jesus Christ, this is going to be a fight. And then I was like, hey, dude, why don't you fuck off, man? This guy's he's a puny dude. What are you doing? You're fucking huge, man. You could crush him in half a second. And then he comes to me, and like I said, I was, really heavy at that time. And he comes up to me, and I didn't back down. I was just like, dude, don't fucking, I go, I'll go with you. I don't give a fuck who you are or where you come from. I go, this is fucked up. This kid is a matchstick compared to you, This is sad. I guess my barking, which is all I had, basically, was the barking. And it convinced him, and by that time, they had us already. Both you were out right now. They're real quick, And so you don't argue down in Tijuana. And boom, they're so fast. This little dude came up, man, wearing his white, he was working behind the bar or something. He came up, boom, both you out of here now, or security. And there was no fucking, hey, I was just, nope. And so we just both went outside, and boom, I went outside first. They got me out first. And I told Dickhead from Tennessee, I was like, fuck, I'm going to go outside, dude. I'll give you fucking 30 minutes. If you're not out in 30 minutes, I'm fucking leaving. All right, dude, whatever. And so, and then while I'm out there waiting, I'm leaning against that corrugated fucking metal, all the buildings down there, fucking corrugated metal. And they're loud as fuck. You just barely lean up against it, and it's like, bam! It's like, shit. And I'm just leaning there. I remember that happening. I was like, oh, shit, sorry. And I wake the neighborhood up. Fuck. And I was like leaning against this wall, the building. And fucking 5 minutes later, 2 minutes later, 3 minutes later, whatever, they got the guy out and the other guy out, and he comes out, and I look to my left, and I see him come out the door, and I go, oh, fuck. And he goes to the left and not the right, and he does the same thing. He leans against the building. And I look at him, and he's looking at me, and he goes, oh, man. And I go, what? And he goes, I'm cool. And I go, me too. He goes, I'm so fucking drunk right now. He goes, I couldn't fucking fight for shit. And I go, good, man, because I don't want to fucking fight you. I'm like, you look like you're a fucking Marine. And he goes, yeah, I am. He's like, I'm off. And he gave me the whole thing, And I was like, oh, and then we ended up, we ended up, and it was all cool. And I go, sorry, man, and I apologized about the guy, even though the dickhead from Tennessee. But even though I didn't have to, because it was the Marine's fault. But I was like, I'm glad you did that though, because that guy's a dick. And then he's like, is he? I go, yeah, he's a real fucking dick. He's looking for coke, and he's a fucking twat, and his sister's screaming about everything, and just blah, this and that. And he's like, oh, and so we became buddies, right? And the security came out too, and he was like, you guys all right? And we're like, yeah, we're good. He's like, all right, cool. And he's like, you come back in when you want. And the Marine's like, I'm done, man. I'm waiting for the cab. And I go, I'm just waiting for that asshole friend of mine, and the asshole guy I came in with, and the security guard, he's like, asshole? I go, yeah, he's a skinny dude. Like, oh, the guy, I go, yeah. He goes, okay, 1 second. And boom, he kicked him out. And he came out empty-handed, too. He's like, oh, I was talking to someone, man. They were fucking going to do it. They're going to do it. They're going to give me the cocaine, man. And he just started barking. And I was like, shut up. And the Marine looks at him, and he's just like, all right, man, you guys have fun. His cab was already there, man. They come fast in Tijuana. And you look at him, he's all, good luck. I wish he would have given me some place so I could ride him so I could tell him what happened. He ended up with fucking Adelitas. He ends up with fucking aspirin, like the asshole that kid is. Sure still is, Yeah. Anyways, so that was good, though. I made a friend.